what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche. Now for years I just wanna hide me. Deflowered and free. Initiations with time. What up, though? It's your girl Lemon here, back with another reading. This reading is going to be for Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus Energy. This is going to be a reading for Taurus season. Okay. Welcome. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification bell so you know when a new video is dropping. Okay. Leave a comment below if this video has resonated for you and how the video has resonated for you. Okay. Personal readings are available. If you're looking to get a personal reading, the link tree will be available in the description box below. Okay. So, Taurus energy. First of all, again, happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday, you beautiful earth angel. Okay. This reading is for anywhere you have Taurus. So wherever you got Taurus, it's time to celebrate, okay? It's your birthday. Like, ratchet birthday, okay? Scorpio gang, okay? But we just had the new moon in Taurus that had taken place over the weekend into the beginning of this week. And we're in the middle right now, as I'm recording this, waiting to get into the exit portal, respectfully. Scorpio lunar eclipse. So this is a good time to take a survey of what is of equal value to you in your life and what isn't, because the Scorpio eclipse is going to help you rip it all away from you. Okay, it's going to deeply cleanse all of us the fuck out. So make a list of things that you want to get rid of that's not working for you anymore, and replace it with some things you want to write down that you want to grow in, you want to actually put your time and effort into. So whatever has been blocking you from being able to do that thing is going to be removed. Don't be surprised when it happens. The universe is going to do it, whether you take, inventory on your life or not. It's going to happen. Or at least this will give you a chance during this Mercury retrograde season to adjust to the changes and start, continuing to uplift yourself and take better care of yourself moving forward, so you have the energy to get into something that you haven't done before. And as a fellow fixed sign, I do understand that what brings us comfort, whether we like it or not, is something that is predictable. And right now we're in some very unpredictable energy, especially with Uranus being in your sign, the North Node being in your sign, and the South Node being directly opposite of you. There's a lot of things on the table right now that's being juggled and mixed around, especially with, having to reintegrate new information about ourselves during this transition, during the Mercury retrograde, is going to go back into Taurus as well. So, again, continue to reevaluate your life and what matters the most to you. Continue to evaluate what is bringing you the most abundance that you can have, and is it in alignment with the things that you want to pursue or do at this time. If it's not, regardless of how good it gives you a feeling of, it's not supporting your purpose or what you feel your purpose is, it will be taken away from you, so you can look deeper into who you are and what you want to manifest. So let's get into it. I am the High Priestess Luminescent, and I have the power to manifest my desires in alignment with my divine assignment for the greatest good of all I shape. What messages do we have for Taurus energy during this Taurus eclipse season? What divine messages do we have for Taurus energy regarding Taurus season? These eclipses, these changes are bringing about for our Taurus energy in our charts. What divine messages do we have for Taurus energy during this Taurus eclipse season that is taking place right now at this time? How do we move forward? How do we get out of our stubborn ways and habits that bring us fear? How do we move forward? How are we going to move forward? What do we need to support these difficult changes that are going to be taking place for us that on the surface, the physical reality may seem like it's okay, but deep within, that Scorpio energy is showing us that there's a lot of darkness that is going to be revealed, that needs to be cleaned up and healed when you move. It's like, it's giving me, it's like I'm seeing, like if you haven't like moved around, or you moved around your furniture for a long time, it's like the energy of like you finally decide to get up and move that room around or change your furniture around, and you discover so much that has been, so much dust or coins and things that's just been sitting under there, collecting and collecting and collecting, because you try to do everything but move this piece of furniture around, and now you're finally deciding to do it. So congratulations. It is going to take a bit of work to, you know, reorganize and clean some things up, but in the end result is that now you don't have to deal with, you know, any issues with like trash or, you know, dust, which is really dead human skin, or anything that you've lost or that's been hidden for a while creeping up under there, and then you're just trying to avoid moving it. Now is the time for you to move that furniture. Okay, move that weight. All right, so in the first position, what gift you have at this time is the Mercury retrograde. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is going to be the friend to our Taurian energy. All right, what is being revealed is use 22 master number. All right, master builder. Exactly what we're going to be working on. 7th house partnerships, the same position Aries had in their reading. So you may be working with the Aries, or you may be using this Venus, which is ruled, Taurus's ruler is in Aries right now. You may be using this Aries energy to help you push out that identity that you've made, that you deserve better, you're going to do better. And I don't want to use the word deserve too much, but at the same time, it's like you identify yourself as being better than where you were at last year. So it's time to act like it and move that furniture that you've been avoiding doing for so long. And your outcome card here, the sun position, is Jupiter return benefits. So there's definitely going to be a gift for you, Cancer, I feel. All right, so we're working with the hidden emotional aspect of ourselves, the part that's private. We're going to be digging a little bit more into that during this season with you guys. So with that being said, let me look at these one more time. So we have the gift of Mercury retrograde helping us to reinvent ourselves and what we've been working on. What's going to rise to the surface, or what's going to be illuminated to us, is how we use this time. How do we use our gifts? How do we use the brilliance, the geniusness, the creatrix of that lies within us? How are we utilizing that to work with when we work with other people, or when we approach other people? Okay, you could be reinventing your relationships. You may have a partnership that has or requires a lot of patience, a lot of work to be put into it. And how are you looking at yourself? How do you identify yourself when it comes to this relationship? Is it making you feel like you can't do it, or you should give up, even though it's something that in this position would be long lasting and actually worth the work, because you got the outcome as Jupiter return benefits? You know, and these are 4, 4, and 4. You got 4, 4, 4 right here. Okay, and that's all about, you know, knowing you're protected, knowing that you're on the right path, and just keep going. Don't pay attention to the outside noise more than how you feel with this Cancer, I feel, underneath the deck at the bottom. So yeah, you have the opportunity to reinvent how you utilize your energy and build partnerships that are worth working with, even if it's a new job, a new career path, or if you just want to create your own business, your own partnership with a business. Okay, there's a benefit to this. You may just have to work out the details of how this is going to work out for you, but it's very much possible. Okay, and you got your energy right here, Taurus energy, the Hierophant. Okay, so you may be completely over and done with some type of institution or some type of like black and white type of rigid scenario. and you're ready to completely reinvent who you are and how you see yourself, and how you can utilize the gifts that you've been utilizing for one thing, thinking it's only one way, but actually there are numerous ways for you to do your thing. Okay. And it may have to, and this is the first in the 7th house, of course, where the full moon will take place is in your 7th house. So when you reinvent how you do you automatically going to reinvent how you do relationships, okay? And how they're going to work for you to benefit you. And that's your relationship with everything, not just one thing. Okay, relationship with money, relationship with material wealth, your spiritual relationship that you have with yourself and the divine, working on that, reinventing that relationship will automatically increase your identities that you choose. Is that what I'm trying to say? No. What am I trying to say? When you put more effort into your spiritual connection with yourself, it automatically boosts the spiritual connection you have with someone else. And that increases, what I'm seeing is telekinesis, telepathy, your ability to create magic. All that gets heightened, and that's what all of us are experiencing right now, is our ability to manifest is being heightened. The creatrix in all of us is being heightened. The Empress energy is taking over at this time, so we all need to get on the ball and pay attention. Okay, reinvention. Why is this the gift? Why is reinvention a gift? We got the King of Wands here, which is the creator. Okay, 7 of coins, the Hierophant, Ace of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the Justice card. Okay, so we got the King of Wands right here. This is expansion. This is magnetic energy too. A lot of change is directly coming to you specifically. Change is coming to you. There's a certain particular change, or it could be a masculine. It's fire, so Leo, Sag, Aries energy, but there's a specific divine masculine energy that's coming to you, divine feminine energy, Venus energy, okay? And this is the time for you to reinvent how you take action on things. You have a gift right now to completely revolutionize, change how you take action in your life from this point moving forward. And from what I can see here, you've been waiting to do this for a long time, but you was trying to follow the rules, but now you want to cut the rules out and do what's best for you because it's the right thing for you to do. So there's something that you've been trying to do by the book, but it's not working for you anymore. So you need to utilize the fact that you know you can live outside the box and get to it. Because you feel intuitively like you need to move in a new direction. You need to go and expand and go to a whole new, piece of land. You could be looking to move as well. If you want to move to a new state, a new location, a new part of the city, or moving to the suburbs from the city, or from the burbs to the city, like that type of mentality where it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to launch yourself into a whole new way of experiencing life. What are you starting to realize you can use? There's something you can use that you haven't. Did something turn over? No. Okay. So we got 2 cards here. So we got the 7 of, I'm sorry, the one that I saw before was the 8. It has to work, time, effort, money management. Okay, you need to use your money management to help you when it comes to traveling. Sagittarius energy, Temperance energy. And you got the 3 of Cups at the bottom, which is about reunions and celebrations, things of that nature. So what's being, not only, okay, so we're reinventing the way you take action moving forward, right? So what's going to be revealed to you is that you actually can utilize your time and energy to help you move further in the direction that you are being guided to go. Again, here's that protection energy with Archangel Michael. Okay. So, and someone could be helping you to see this change, or someone is assisting you. You have an angel, an angelic guide, an angel guide close by that's assisting you with this change. But the fact that the Seven of Pentacles is here is saying to me that you've already knew this was something you were supposed to do or should have been done already. You just been waiting. So now's the time. The fact that he's picking this pentacle is like, now's the time for you to take action, and you're going to be protected in this situation. So you need to utilize the fact that you're aware of this hidden protection. Okay, don't become afraid. Okay, what is this partnership card for? Okay, we got the Ace of Cups and then the 8 of Swords here. Okay, so someone is coming to offer you support in this again. The 7th house partnerships in the Saturn position. So you've been working really hard to overcome some type of anxieties about this, but you're going to have relief soon. Maybe this message will give you relief that whatever direction you're choosing to head into at this time, you've been stuck in your head about how everything can go wrong, and someone is coming to help, a messenger, an angel. That's what angels are. They're messengers. They're coming to deliver you a message to tell you, hey, it's actually okay if you go ahead and do this. Or maybe it's someone that you're in a relationship with. You want to go and do something alone, or you may want to again take on a new project or a new business opportunity. You're not sure if they're going to like it or if they're going to be accepting of what it is you want to do, because it's going to require a totally different, you to come to the surface that has been waiting to, come out. All right. And this is telling me, from what I can see, is that you'll actually have the support to go off and do your own thing. You just have to get out of your own way. When you're ready to move out of your own way, victory is assured. Okay, so let's look at the benefits. Okay, we got the 8 of Pentacles that jumped out again. So the benefit is that you get to choose how you want to work this. You get to choose what type of work you want to do. You get to choose the benefits. You creating your own benefits. Like, it's like you create your job, you create the benefits that you need, or you can rework the situation where instead of you just doing something that someone else wants you to do, you start to pay more attention to the fact of what do you actually need to be taken care of, and then you work your livelihood around what needs to be worked, what matters most to you, what your priorities are. You make that your ultimate. You make that your mountain and let everything else work itself out around it, instead of you going crazy trying to do the opposite. Don't live backwards. Live backwards is evil. Okay, so the benefit to this experience is that when you completely reinvent how you do your philanthropy, how you do your CEO, CFO position, how you do how you choose to take control of a situation in your, or just your life period. When you reinvent how you can take control of your life and brings more stability to it, you're going to be seeing that there's so many ways that you can utilize your time and money so that you're not only protected, but at the same time, your relationships with other people will actually benefit from this change, because you're coming to the surface, the real you that has been watching everything that it's like, okay, I don't want that. I don't want that. I do want this. I want a little bit of that. I want to get rid of this. I want to do that. Okay. Now that you have your blueprint, now that you have the blueprint, you know exactly what you want to do. It's time for you to take action, which requires you to get out of your head thinking everything is going to go wrong, because it's not. When you take a step out on faith, you're going to receive faith back to you from the universe. Okay? You don't have to tell everyone what it is you want to do. It may be one specific person that you're willing to work with, or you may be tired of playing games with people and you just want to focus on one person. The universe is going to support that. You just have to believe that it's possible and take one step in that direction. Focus being in that direction, and everything in that direction is going to meet you where you are. You're going to continue to move towards each other, and it's going to work out. It'll work out. That's the benefit of this. It does take work, but it's going to work out. All right, let's get one from the Black Gold Lenormand. The energy is in your favor. Everyone is learning from you. You're teaching us, Taurus energy, wherever it is in your chart. You're being taught specifically at this time where change needs to be completely paid attention to, because wherever you have Taurus in your chart, life is being revolutionized in that area for everyone. But wherever it is specifically in your chart, pay attention to where this change is taking place. It is going to impact. It's like a wave, a vibration that is taking place in the entire universe. But wherever you have Taurus energy in your chart is where it's the most amplified, because Uranus is in Taurus right now. Okay, and then we have these eclipses in Taurus as well. And we got the King of Spades, Lily. Okay, this is 30. So wherever you have Taurus in your chart, you need to be paying the most attention to that, because the real you, the real creatrix in you, masculine or feminine, the real creator in you, the God in you, is rising to the surface and is ready to come out and start slaying this bullshit that we've been taught is real life. This is how you're supposed to do relationships. This is how you're supposed to take care of your family. This is supposed to be how you rear children. This is supposed to be the age where you do this. Like, all of that is being cut out with this. This is all being cut out. Like, you're going to be free. Wherever you have Taurus in your chart, you're going to be free to completely express yourself and be a complete God creator in this area of your life. And everything else is just going to follow suit. Just continue to keep the, your intuition high and trust what you feel. Okay, this is about expand. King of Spades is air, which is what we started out the invention with the King of Wands. It says this card asks you to reevaluate what you lost or are losing to be safe, what you've pruned to be palatable, to be liked. What if the parts of yourself you were told to sand down, cut off, and silence are your best parts? What if the validation you've been promised isn't worth the compromises you've been making? If you've been aiming for a seat at the table, build your own fucking table. One where you can be heard, seen, and affirmed. One whose cups and plates are spilling over with the generational abundance owed. Don't lose too much of yourself out here trying to fit into a narrow space. This card is also about centering pleasure in your human experience unapologetically. Why are we encouraged to center generational traumas before generational gifts? Why do they want to see our pain before our pleasure? Prioritizing pleasure is revolution after generations of sacrifice in the policing of Black bodies, Black culture, and Black joy. Go on and live your best life. What act of pleasure will you indulge in today? So wherever you have Taurus in your chart, it's time for you to wake the fuck up and do what you know you came here to fucking do, because it's going to bring you pleasure. Taurus is about pleasure, sensual pleasure, using your senses. And at this time with Uranus being in Taurus, this is your higher senses, that telekinesis, that telepathy, like those types of skills, remote viewing, okay, astral traveling, okay. Those gifts are being awakened right now. And wherever you have Taurus in your chart, practice. Utilize that Virgo energy and practice, because it's time. Okay, it's time for you to use these. It's time for you to use these, and you're protected. Okay, you have protection. All right, and just this at the bottom, it's the right thing to do. All right, thank you so much, Taurus energy, for tuning into this message. I hope it finds you well. Be sure to leave a comment below if this video has resonated for you and how. See you next time.